Oh yeah, this is going to be a DVD and Blu-ray update. In fact, it's just going to be Blu-rays this month. There's a few more DVDs on the way, but they haven't come yet. I'm going to dive straight into it. First up, it's Birdsong. Read the book many years ago. It's a great book. I hear this is pretty faithful adaptation of it. I like Eddie Redmayne. I think he's a good actor. I hear the battle sequences are very harrowing, and you know, if it's anything like the book, if it's half like the book, you know, it should be good, because the book was absolutely amazing. I picked up an Italian film. It's all cops are bastards. It's about a riot team. They're scanning the movements of a hooligan group in Rome. Imagine they're either Lazio or Roma fans, or they could be a made-up one. I'm not too sure. You know. But yeah, I hear this film is very good as well. What else did I pick up? I picked up a film from Belgium. It's Bullhead. Very, very good. Very, very visceral film. About a farmer, cattle farmer who's kind of pumped up on steroids and hormones, and he kind of he's involved in like a shady deal with kind of sort of meat market mafioso type. It's a very, very good film. It's Flemish language. It's great. Very, very visceral. Very, very good. Really, really recommend that. Bullhead. Right, I picked up some films from Twilight Time. Now I think these were quite limited anyway, because of 3,000 a piece. But I picked up Journey to the Centre of the Earth. This sold out, I think, yesterday. You know, very, 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 very good film. I need to watch again. Really, I haven't seen it in many, many years now. But I did watch Mysterious Island. This sold out. I think it have sold out today. Really great stop motion effects by Ray Harryhausen. I love the crab battle in this, and the bees as well. I always remember that as a kid. This is great, man. Herbert Lom turning up as a Captain Nemo. I like the sort of the octopus sort of hermit crab type hybrid. Real good film, that. But they're both sold out, unfortunately. So you know, if you can get them for a fairly decent price, I'd pick them up. Right, I picked up a few steel books, mostly from Play. Picked up Incredible Hulk. Good movie. I have to say though, I did prefer Eric Bana as the Hulk compared to Edward Norton. Great back there, the Abomination. You know, it's a great movie. I do like the Ang Lee one though, and I know some people don't, but I thought it was alright. American Werewolf in London. Incredible film. I still say this scene in the London Underground is it's one of the best scenes in a horror film, for its, you know, just the nightmarishness of it. And I think kind of some people, I think if that, I'm not from London myself, but I was on the Underground once, and I'm sure if you're a Londoner you're probably used to it, but for people like that don't live in London, it's quite weird. I mean, I always found it quite a weird experience being down there. I don't know why. Just reeked of age, you know. You could really feel it when you went down there. But yeah, it's a great scene, that film. I got Hellboy 2. Great film. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. The transfer. This is amazing. Real good film. First one is good, but I don't think it's as good as the second one, because I think the ending's a bit shitty in the first film. But this is a great movie. I picked up a few digibooks because I showed these in the Redux, but I won't open them up. I've shown this before. Jeremiah Johnson, one of my all-time favourite westerns. Probably has one of my favourite montages in any film. Soundtrack's great. The cast, oh man, Stefan Gerach as Stelgu is amazing. He's great in it. You know, Redford's brilliant. It's a great film, you know, and it's not a spectacular transfer, but I think it's right for kind of the the kind of the 70s feel to it. Kind of, it's almost kind of a gritty feel, you know. It's not going to be like the Technicolor films of the decade before, but it's still fantastic. It's a great film as well. I'd recommend it to anyone. I picked up French Digibook Community on the Bounty. Real great film. I love the first film with Charles Lawton. And I need to watch the other one, The Bounty, with Anthony Hopkins and Mel Gibson. I've got that. But I thought Brando, man, did a real good job in this. I know his performance kind of gets shit on, and because a lot of comments from Richard Harris. I know Richard Harris didn't particularly like working with him, and I know Trevor Howard didn't. Trevor Howard's awesome in this. Captain Bligh, he's amazing. Amazing transfer on this. Great film. Also got that amazing line, get that slot off my ship. Nearly pissed myself laughing when I saw that. It was an amazing line. Right, what else? I'm just trying to see if I haven't missed anything. Right. I picked up a steelbook of Rampart. Now, I think they sold out on HMV, but I think it's come back into stock. Which I suppose is kind of good, because, I mean, you know, already, I think when it sold out, I think it sold out yesterday, they're already scandalous prices. When you can just get it, believe me, man, you know, most HMVs have still got these, you know, definitely in Birmingham they have. So, you know, get down there, don't be paying scandalous prices of like 30, 35 quid, you know, for something, you know what I mean? When you can get it for like, you know, is this 15, I think, yeah, it's 50, yeah, but it's, I've heard mixed things about the film. I know my dad was saying it was, just didn't fucking go anywhere, but I'm willing to go, I'm going to give it a watch. Real nice steelbook, but I have to say, good cast as well. The cast is very, very impressive. Yeah, I know. Well, I'll give it a go. Isn't too bad. Right, I'm just going to scan. If any more, yes. Right. I picked this up. This is an absolutely awesome sci-fi film. I'm not I'm not like a massive sci-fi fan, but this film is brilliant, and you can almost imagine it being like in the same kind of world as Alien. Got that real good feel to it. It's Outland with Sean Connery. This is such an amazing film. I love the feel of this film. It's kind of got the High Noon-esque thing in space. Connery's like a veteran kind of marshal, and he's up in this kind of I think is it a mining colony? Yeah. And there's kind of there's a few deaths and there's a few murders here and there, and he's beginning to pinpoint, and there might be something a little, you know, it's maybe a slight conspiracy going on up there. Like, seriously, Boyle is amazing as the villain in this. It's an amazing head explosion, I think, from what I remember, but the effects are great, and it's got such a great film, and I'd recommend this to anybody. It's one of my favourite Sean Connery films. His best one's The Offence, acting-wise. There's no Sean Connery performance will top that. The acting in The Offence is just amazing, but this is probably my second favourite. Highlander's definitely up there as well. And there's a lot more actually beside, but this is a fucking great film. And last but not least, this came yesterday. Watched it again yesterday as well, and it's one of the best westerns ever made, ever. I mean, I can't wait for Shane to come out next year, but this is one of the best. It comes with a really nice slipcover as well. It's High Noon. Gary Cooper playing the sheriff who's basically decided to make a stand against a gang led by a guy he imprisoned, and the guy's got out. Basically asking the townspeople for help, and they're all promises at first, but you know, they kind of turn their back on him in some way. Some of the town don't want to help him. It's an unbelievable film. Now, Olive Films have done an amazing job with the transfer, but I got a few little problems with it. First of all, it doesn't have subtitles. Now, I'm from the school of when, if it's a Blu-ray, yeah, and it's a film with this sort of amazingness, this classic, this deserves subtitles, and it deserves the proper treatment of a film of this magnitude. This deserved, like, because I'm pretty sure that the special edition DVD, now I didn't have the special edition DVD, I think Donnie's got the special edition DVD, and he'll know what I'm saying, because there's a hell of a lot more extras on that DVD, just the making of the theatrical trailer, and that's shitty. This film deserves better than that. It's a fantastic film. But you know, I mean, some people, you know, I know at the time a lot of the people got blacklisted doing this film. I know John Wayne hated this film. I think John Wayne had a lot of problems with Gary Cooper personally. There was a lot of personal jealousy going on. There's a long thing that goes back. You better kind of like read into it, but his main problem was that he saw it as un-American, and I'm a big Wayne fan, but I'm about to really bash him on this because he seems to think this was a piece of trash film, and in kind of his main problem was, you see, I really don't think he saw High Noon, because he's got an opinion of who he throws down the Marshal badge at the end and steps on it. He doesn't do that at all. He throws down the Marshal badge because he's thinking, why the fuck have I bothered defending this town? You know what I mean? When everyone's turning their back on him. And yeah, and in sort of almost sort of retaliation, he made, you know, you know, Rio Bravo. He hated the fact that the townspeople didn't stand by him. Well, you know, that didn't always happen. You know, people get scared. You can see that nowadays with them. A lot of modern, you know, you can see it in like the modern setting. You know, like people turn their heads when, you know, when violence goes on. People get scared. People, you know, people are cowards. A good number of people, and they'll turn their back on people. So he made Rio Bravo. Now, Rio Bravo, it doesn't. It's not 1/10 of this film. High Noon pisses on Rio Bravo. Rio Bravo is just average at best, and the best performance in it is Dean Martin. And the problem is, the moment Dean Martin shaves his beard off, you know it's Dean Martin, and it kind of just, and then he kind of